Keep moving forward, the quiet power of faith. Life has a way of testing us in moments we least expect. Sometimes the road ahead feels clear and bright, and other times it feels like walking through fog, unsure, unsteady, and unfamiliar. But there is a quiet force that helps us keep moving even when we can't see the whole path. That force is faith. Faith is not just a belief in something spiritual. It is the deep inner confidence that tomorrow can be better than today. It is the courage to take one more step, even when you don't know where the road leads. It is the strength to rise again after life has knocked you down. 1. Faith begins where certainty ends. Most people think faith is something you have when everything is going well. But real faith begins when life becomes uncertain. When you lose a job, when a relationship ends, when your plans fall apart, when you feel stuck, confused, or behind. Faith doesn't remove uncertainty. It gives you the courage to walk through it. Think about a seed planted in the ground. It grows in darkness before it ever reaches the light. In the same way, your growth often begins in moments when you can't see what's ahead. Faith is trusting that something is happening even when you can't see the results yet. 2. Faith is a daily choice, not a one-time decision. Some days you wake up full of energy and hope. Other days you wake up tired, discouraged, or overwhelmed. Faith is choosing to keep going on both kinds of days. It's choosing to believe, I can learn this. I can improve. I can start again. I can build something better. Faith is not loud. It doesn't always shout. Sometimes it whispers. Sometimes it's just a small voice inside saying, try again today. And that small voice is enough. 3. Faith helps you see possibility. Why, instead of problems, life will always give you reasons to stop, reasons to doubt, reasons to fear. But faith helps you shift your focus. Instead of seeing obstacles, you start seeing opportunities. Instead of seeing endings, you start seeing beginnings. Instead of seeing failure, you start seeing lessons. Faith doesn't magically remove challenges, it simply changes how you face them. When you believe that something good is still possible, you become stronger, more creative, and more resilient. You start looking for solutions instead of excuses. You start moving forward instead of standing still. 4. Faith gives you strength. When you feel weak, everyone has moments when they feel tired. Not just physically, but emotionally and mentally. Moments when you feel like you've given everything you have and there's nothing left. Sometimes faith is simply saying, I don't know how, but I will keep going. And that is enough to change everything. 5. Faith helps you let go of the past. You can't move forward if you're always looking backward. Faith helps you release what no longer serves you. Old mistakes, old fears, old versions of yourself. Letting go doesn't mean forgetting. It means freeing yourself from the weight that keeps you stuck. Faith says that I am allowed to grow. I am allowed to change. I am allowed to start again. Your past may explain you, but it does not define you. Faith helps you step into a future that is bigger than your history. 6. Faith teaches you to trust the process. We live in a world that loves quick results, fast success, instant answers. But real growth takes time. Faith teaches patience. It teaches you that progress is not always visible, that healing is not always linear, that success is not always loud. Sometimes the most important changes happen quietly, slowly, and behind the scenes. Faith is trusting that the work you're doing today will pay off tomorrow, even if you can't see it yet. 7. Faith helps you keep moving, even when the road is hard. There will be days when you feel like giving up, days when nothing seems to work, days when you question everything. But faith reminds you that every journey has difficult chapters, every dream has challenges, every success story has moments of doubt. The people who reach their goals are not the ones who never struggle. They are the ones who keep going despite the struggle. Faith is the fuel that keeps you moving. 8. Faith connects you to something bigger than yourself. Whether you believe in God, the universe, destiny, or simply the power of your own potential, faith connects you to something greater. It reminds you that you are not alone. It reminds you that your life has meaning. It reminds you that your story is still being written. Faith gives you hope, and hope is one of the most powerful forces in the world. 9. Faith turns every step into progress. Even when you move slowly, you are still moving. Even when you feel unsure, you are still growing. Even when you feel afraid, you are still trying. Faith transforms every step, big or small, into progress. You don't need to have everything figured out. You don't need to know the whole plan. You just need to take the next step, and then the next, and then the next. That is how you move forward in life. 10. Keep going. Your future needs you. Your future is waiting for you. Your dreams are waiting for you. Your best days are still ahead. Faith is not about knowing what will happen. It's about believing that something good can happen. So keep going. Keep believing. Keep moving forward. You are stronger than your doubts, bigger than your fears, and more capable than you realize. Faith is your compass. Faith is your anchor. Faith is your light. And as long as you keep moving, life will keep opening new doors.